Okay, Maddie, let's check out one of your runs. Mixture, tall, pole, stubby, slalom. Last week at the Hermitage, we're watching the regular motion and then slow it down. All right, check it a little slower. Some good skiing. Should be well in balance, level shoulders. One thing we really want to try to do is at certain times get more of our turn up done above. Here you come through and pretty heavy, unless your turn is down below there. All right. Second thing, really you are below the gate again. You got to tighten the line up. I mean, you're covering too much distance than you need to, than your competitors. Here you can kind of see where the track is. You're way above it, everyone else. All right, you can kind of see that the track is really like here. Sometimes we do want to be above the track, depends on where it is, of course, but generally speaking, you are skiing really just kind of too high and round of a line. Now I know I just said moments ago on some upper gates you were turning too much below, so I'm kind of saying the opposite here. Here you're turning so much above. Line is tricky. It can be, it's like Goldilocks. Too cold, too hot. It can be too high, too direct, too round. And it's hard to find that right line. But we do definitely have to tighten it up. We should be on that gate here. And here's an example of you heavy underneath. So you tighten the line up. You're going to narrow the stance a little. A lot of times it's coming in, really quite wide, and it's hard to really pressure the outside ski when your feet are that wide. You're going to have weight on the inside ski. Really want to keep the hands. I know this is the undergate. You didn't touch it. That's okay. But you can see, hands back by your sides, elbows by your sides. Let's get those elbows in front of the body, and obviously the hands would be well in front. A little better line there. Came in. You're bringing some shape back, but it wasn't excessive, I don't think. But the one thing we want to do here more is roll those skis up on edge. Kind of skidded that top of the turn, and then a little pressure below, and again wide there. And then we're going to be on this one, and you hit that one, but you're really wide. You reached over, so we are kind of seeing a pattern. It's not uncommon to be hitting one, wide on the next, hitting one, wide on the next, and it really comes down to just being a lot quicker in the transition. As soon as you clear this pole here, we got to immediately pole plant, and you do, but pole plant, move forward and dive down into the corridor. You got to get your head inside that pole. And we also want to clear the gates. We're talking this day about with our pole parallel to the snow, so then we can just quickly drop it down as a pole plant. I can see your pole, you're clearing it with your pole down this way, so kind of hard to pole plant. So anyway, what I would work on is narrowing the stance a bit, making sure we have our elbows in front of the torso. Right, trying to arc that top of the turn, get a higher edge angle platform at the top of the turn. And your line, you want to well, we want to tighten it up. I know I've gone back and forth here, sometimes saying you were too high and too round above, and sometimes you had your turn below. So, it is a little confusing, but generally speaking, we got to be a little bit tighter, and we got to make sure that we're on each gate. So quick transition on every gate. But, overall, some decent turns, some decent skiing, and I think we can just work on those things, and it got better.